There we go. Beautiful. Absolutely lovely. Well, welcome to today's Psychic Lunch with myself, angel expert, healer, and of course, presenter Kris Meredith. And you've got worldwide phenomenon. She is psychic medium, the lovely Eleanor Grace. Hi, lovely.
Today, now that we're on the right channel,
we've done this before.
Well, maybe we've just done it again. The problem is we're still actually in that Mercury retrograde, aren't we? I mean, I think it ends tomorrow, is it? I'm not sure.
Still the shadow.
Silver Shadow. So anyway, here we are. Blue Blood is the cocktail for today. I hope you can join us all, and we're just checking to make sure that you are in fact there.
They are. I can see it. I'm proud. That's amazing.
Fantastic. So do like and share everything everywhere. We started a little bit before just to practice run, which went onto the wrong channel, but we're on the right channel now. So welcome.
We don't mind, Eleanor, do we? You know, we make things work. That's what it's about. You know,
we're live. We're live. This is it. So cheers, everybody. I think I need a drink after that.
Cheers. You do, and I love that.
Bacardi, Blue Blood, Blue Cat. We'll have some more later, and we're going to be doing that recipe book as well. All right then. So over to you, Kris. Let's have a look and see.
Beautiful. Well, first of all, you know, a big welcome to everyone that's watching us from all around the world. It is Psychic Lunch, and of course, we're very near to Halloween. Hence, this is why I'm wearing these as well, which we love. Let us know where you're from, of course, your star sign as well, and also let us know what you're doing for Halloween. We're going to be talking about many different topics as well. I'm going to be talking about, we've got lovely crystals, so we've got Pyrite as well, a new crystal for me to Angel Academy Holistics. We're going to do a little bit of angel magic later on with Archangel magic. We're going to be doing readings, talking about as well, when it is Halloween, when they say that veil thins, how about for Eleanor, you know, from the mediumistic side to the psychic side, does it get even thinner? So make sure you stay around for the next hour and look at that crystal ball.
I know, we've got a rock crystal here. This is pure quartz, which I love to use because it really does bring in the hues around the room, and it's uplifting for everybody. And I think with it being that pure white sort of spiritual sense, it's a bit ghosty, a bit ghost-like, and that's what we like to have around Halloween. It's sort of all those different grey, smoky, white shades. So I want to bring the crystal ball into today's show, mainly because it does really reflect very well, especially as we're getting towards the 31st, where, you know, the moon is the biggest in the sky that it's going to be all year. It's a massive moon, and we're closer, aren't we? We're closer to the moon than we've ever been before, and this does in fact make the veil thinner. So Hallows Eve is when we like to invite those energies a bit closer to us, and a lot of people think that it's all spooky and it's dangerous and it's horrible, but it isn't. It's a lot more about how we can embrace those spiritual energies, and that makes it much easier where the veil is thinner. And Halloween actually originated in Ireland and was then taken over to America. So a little bit of a fact for you. But of course, the Irish like the leprechauns and the fairies. So we had Hallows Eve there, the witches, that's where we were. The witches in the woods, that's where we're going to. And witches brew is also another really, really popular concoction. You can make it as a soup, you can make it as a soap, so that you can have it in your bath, and you can bring in all of those energies. And of course, spell making is very, very prominent at this time of the year. Have you ever made a spell with your devil's horns there?
Well, I mean, the way that I've always kind of done it, and the way that I weave it through, especially with spells, is angel magic. Now, it's just kind of working with your angels, working with energy as well, but then also connecting the archangels with it, because later on in the show, I'm going to be doing Ask for Angelic Protection, and it's very, very simple to do. But of course, course, you can ask for protection for yourself, for anyone. And of course, the more you do it, the stronger that connection gets. And it's so easy to do. So, you know, let us know if you've ever casted any spells. Maybe you've done angel magic before, something a little bit different for today's psychic lunch as well. But let me say a big hello to everybody, because we've got many people that are joining us. Lovely Nicola's right there, Heather, we've got Jana, we've got Hina, we've got Exina right there, we've got Radhika, we've got the lovely Risha, and the lovely Natalie is right there as well. Becky is there, and we've got Risha, who shared. People sent stars as well. Thank you very much for that. You know, we always appreciate it, don't we, Eleanor?
Oh, we do, yeah. And it's nice for you to join us. I mean, that's our appreciation more than anything else. But we are going to get on now with some psychic messages. So let's have a look. We've got lots of hearts coming through.
We do, lovely. We do. But the first star sender of the show is a lovely Natalia right there, lovely.
Hello, Natalia. Okay. Right, I'm going to use the crystal here, Natalia, just for you. And we'll do pure clairvoyance and crystal with this one. Natalia, I do feel that what I can see here in the crystal, and you may be able to see it if you look very closely, is a lot of blue and pinky purpley hues. And this really gives you a healing quality, which I think you need. I think that you've had to be doing that over the last 2 weeks in particular. You've had to overcome some major difficulties. Maybe they're internal, you know, that these are problems that you've had to face before, and it keeps coming around and around again, a bit like Halloween keeps coming every year. This is one of those examples where really, Natalia, you have to face your demons in a way, and it's those questions that I have here that you're being helped with. So with this sort of healing colour, the pink and the aquamarine blue and the white, it's actually getting through to your soul. So it's your spiritual journey that you have to recognize at this time. And you may feel as though you've tried to change your path, change your life, change your route many times before, and it hasn't really worked. So Natalia, what I'm saying to you now is this is a time to just face up to what it is that you really want to do, be true to yourself, but go with your intuition and make things happen. There's a new pathway for you. So that could be anything. It can be starting on a minimal level, perhaps a new job, on a sort of more permanent level, a new relationship. But Natalia, there's life-changing effects that are coming in. And I also have a child here as well. So you'll let us know where that's going to fit in, won't you? Okay, there we are. Natalia, first one with the crystal ball today.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you very much for joining us as well, everyone. Very busy. Natalia says, oh, beautiful, and thank you. Well, thank you for watching, sweetie. Now, without that, I wrote down the lovely Risha right there. I'm going to give you some angel inspiration from these beautiful angel cards today. For you, I got direction and service, lovely. Some different cards today. They're Chrissy Estelle's. They're absolutely
they're lovely. Yeah.
Really, really nice, but of course, nice to work with the energy. These cards as well, first of all, for direction, I really think this is career-wise for you because you've got the service card that has come through, you know, something physical right there, but maybe you're a little bit torn of wondering which way you want to go. You know, when we are in those crossroads in life, it is difficult to really think, you know, do I go this way? Do I go that way? Because fear is there because we don't want to make the wrong decision. Don't worry about that. Pop your angels onto it. You know, that's all you need to do. It's as simple as that, but just sit in the power and really listen to what's inside, because I feel you know which way to go, but you've just got to trust in it and go that way. Remember, you've got your helper angels with you, your guardian angel with you as well. Call on that, and then that direction will be clear for you, sweetie. But absolute beautiful cards for yourself. Thank you for joining us. But they're really, really beautiful. I just got guided to bring these today, so they're really, really nice, and I hope you enjoyed that. Lovely.
I've just noticed on here there's a message from Sally Frost. Hello there, Sally Frost, who's just been talking to Lydia, who is somebody that I met some years ago. And I want to give the two of you this card. It's an Egyptian card. It's called Haver, and it represents gold. Wow, it's that song, isn't it? Gold, that one. But this is what I want to give to you. That's to Sally and Lydia, Golden Times. So memories are coming through for you, but I see this as an opportunity. Are you going to start something together? Is there something new in your pathway? Let's have a quick look there at the crystal. Oh, I think that we've got a response. Is that correct? I've got this citrine crystal, which tends to go, can you see those citrine colours in here? Tends to go with money and prosperity. So that's what I want to wish for you, Sally, and also for Lydia. But I think there's a new door opening for you very, very soon. November looks to be a time to make plans, get things moving, and Christmas very special. Look at all those lovely citrine lights in there. I do like that one. And also, Kris, I've got my big pink one over here.
I can see it. I can see it.
I'm going to be using that, so we'll have to choose.
We will.
Who wants to have the big pink one later?
I love that. I love it. We've got the lovely Risha there that says from the angel card reading that I did, lovely. But thank you so much, darling. It resonates. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. And I wrote down there the lovely Anne English. She wanted an angel card reading. And for you, sweetie, you've got connections and love. So we look at that. Beautiful cards, rainbow, completely right there.
Love the rainbow
cards. They're absolutely beautiful cards, and of course, you've got Archangel, Gabriel there with the green. That resonates with the heart chakra. And I really think, it's about letting yourself, be pure, but letting yourself heal as well from past hurts, but really, really heal so you can really embrace new love the way it should be, and let you know that you deserve it as well. I think
I mean, a lot of people don't really know a lot about archangels, do they, Kris? People sort of think about angels and, oh yes, I like angel cards. On psychic nights all the time, people will say to me, well, what are they? What are angel cards and what do they mean? And I don't really understand. Whereas a lot of people do understand tarot, but they're not really that familiar with angel cards, and particularly the archangel. So Kris is going to be put on the spot now, and he's going to explain that one to you.
Oh, no, it's beautiful, though. I mean, the way that, it comes to me is that the archangels are kind of like the governors of the angels. They're the ones that can kind of bring in those extra vibrations. And if you want, your archangel of protection, you would go to Archangel Michael. If you want your archangel of love, you go to Gabriel. But there's many different archangels, out there and available for us. They're just on a higher vibration. That is the only difference. That is really it compared to your guardian angel that is with you all the time, that is with you before birth, that is with you through life, and that is with you for the transition when we go back. Then also we've got everyday helper angels. You can put an angel on anything. They're with us 24/7. Like I say, Eleanor, all the time. It's so simple, but we don't do it enough. All we've got to do is ask.
I suppose it's a bit like having your angel umbrella. I think we should make some, shouldn't we? Here's an angel umbrella that we've got to, sort of shield us from some difficulties. And I remember Archangel Michael many, many years ago. I was at really quite a bad place. I was exhausted. I just had 2 children, and you know what that's like. And they were awake all night. I had sort of no real help. And I remember feeling absolutely, thoroughly exhausted with life. And it was physical exhaustion, but a mental and emotional one as well. And I was sitting on a sofa in the middle of the day, and a black cat walked towards me. The doors were open. The black cat walked towards me and woke me out of this little dream. I thought it was a dream, but it was Archangel Michael who was there and saying, no, it's not time yet. It's not time for her to go yet. And I've always puzzled with that memory, and I'm quite convinced that that was a message that was being given to me to say, come on, get up, the children need you, and it's time to move on. And that is a sort of when the veil is thinner, if you like, but also an angelic experience. So has anybody else had anything like that? So let us know what your experience has been, if you've ever had one.
I think, Eleanor, as well, it's that when we go through things, you know, it's that support. You know, the angels are the support for us, you know, within our lives, regardless if we're going through good times, hard times. You know, it's that kind of comfort blanket of protection, which we all need, you know, no matter what, if we're going through, you know, difficult times. And I know a lot of people do connect with their angels when they are at low ebbs. But one thing is, you know, they're there for us all the time, even through the happy times. Like when I'm saying this, my nose is going absolutely crazy.
That's the
it is, but it's like, you know, it's
they make me sneeze.
It's like I can feel it completely. I mean, the way that I feel my angels, you know, is through first energy, but then is touch as well. So I feel them, you know, when I'm doing angelic Reiki, I can feel them behind me. They play with my hair. And then also, you know, when you go into meditation, you can see the colors. So, you know, there's many ways that people can perceive their angels completely. I know, it's like they got a feather like that underneath me.
The blue blood cocktail. That's what
I definitely do. But it is lovely, you know, just to think that we do have the protection, you know, all around us, you know, 24/7. We've got some comments. I've been visited by many angels in my life many times. So heavenly. That's from the lovely Becky. Yes, Becky, that's absolutely beautiful. And, you know, they are with us 24/7 to really uplift us, you know, in our lives, which is absolutely beautiful. And, you know, it's just nice to know. And we can connect with our angels so simply, really. I mean, we're going to do it at the end, but we're talking about angels, and we talked about our lovely, you know, guardian angels, and then also, you know, the archangels. But, you know, angel magic, you know, any magic is beautiful. But when we're asking for protection, you know, we can just ask, you know, simple as that. But to really kind of, you know, vump that up, get the energy there. The way that you can do it is if you actually just sit in a room, and then you just get a candle, just like that. Nice little one. Doesn't have to be angel, you know, like that. But just really dedicate 5-10 minutes. And this is going to be ask for angel protection. So it could be for yourself. It could be for anyone around you. They don't even have to be in the same country. You know, it's energy. So it doesn't matter. You're putting that intent out there. And then basically sit with yourself, sit with your thoughts. Ask your archangel to come in, then ask for Archangel Michael to come in as well. And then in your mind or out loud, if you feel comfortable, just ask and protect yourself or whoever is in your thoughts, and ask for that protection. Then try and visualize a blue light either around yourself or around them. And then sit in that space, because you will feel him. It's absolutely beautiful, but you'll feel so high. And of course, that vibration will be so, so beautiful. So, you know, try that if you can. It's quick. But of course, once you've done, remember to blow the candle out. Give thanks as well to your guardian angel and Archangel Michael. And if you want to, you know, maybe if you've got, you know, maybe one of your children's far away, maybe, you know, your partner or mum or anyone's far away, you can do it once a week for them. But it's a beautiful protection, you know, magic to do for them. But of course, you're bringing in the angels, and that's why it's angel magic. But let us know, you know, if you're going to do it. You know, it'd be really nice to know. But
don't forget as well, angel expert here, Key. Kris writes in, I think it's, there we are.
Fortune. Yeah,
you can actually have a look at Kris's Fate and Fortune article every month, Angel Expert. So he does know a lot about angels, and that's really positive as well. So have a look at that and go out and buy a copy. That's really
it's good to do.
We're back here with the pure rock quartz crystal, and I was using this last night. I'm going to do a couple of readings as well. Natalia has asked, she's in the USA. I think that she probably would have seen my USA show as well, and she's asking sort of when she can book a reading. Well, you can do, but it is a bit of a problem. You have to remember it's either 5 or 6 hours behind us here in the UK. So if it's 9 o'clock here, then it's middle of the night over there in the States. So just remember when you book. A lot of people have tried to book, haven't been successful because they've got the wrong times from the States. But you can go to my website, you can book directly, pay securely. It's all there. if you're having problems, though, just email me or reach out. So
amazing. Well, the website as well. So for people know, it's gracedestiny.com. So everything is there for Eleanor. And of course, you know, she will try her best. Always, you know, remember that. And then you can work something out. So if it doesn't work the first time, send her an email, you know, and she'll sort it out because she's very
I mean, that's exactly what happened. I was sorting out only this morning. A couple of people have booked, but they're booking in USA time on UK appointment schedule. It's very confusing, but we're in a confusing time, so don't worry about it.
That's why we're here, Eleanor, isn't it? That's why we're here. You know,
I think, but we can get the wrong channel as well.
Yeah, it's part of the fun, you know. I always love it. It's always, I think, you know, when we used to do TV and stuff and things, when things go wrong, you know, it's always the best. When people used to drop the cards or the mic used to go for a button, you know.
Reminded, do you remember waltzing up on the studio and there's the microphone over there. Eleanor, where have you gone?
Shout to it. They can hear me. Right, we'll do some mini readings for you guys now as well. We'll do a quick fire round. For your lovely, lovely crystal ball, we've got the lovely Nicola Diamond there, darling.
Oh, hello there, Nicola Diamond. What a lovely name. I like the name Diamond. I think it brings in all those diamonds, doesn't it? Not just the expensive sort, but those diamond souls. That's what I call them. Really nice people. So, Nicola, let's have a look for you. Well, there's a man here that I can see in your crystal, and he's walked away because I can see his back, and he's sort of furtively looking behind him. He knows that you're still there. He knows that you're waiting for a response from him, and he is aware of you. So I think that there is a dynamic force that's going on here, Nicola. Maybe you are being guided now to really have a think about what it is that you want for yourself in a relationship, but not just a relationship, also what you really want to have going forward for, you know, lots and lots of reasons. You've got to just be sure about your own feelings, because I think a little bit of game playing going on here, and it's not comfortable. I don't like that picture here, Nicola. So be aware that your choices are the best ones, and when you decide to empower yourself, that's when you will find your little pot of peace and a bit of happiness as well. It's coming towards you. There's happy doors that are here, and that means that they're open ones. Lots of light as well that is going to surround you. I think October's been quite testing. Middle of November, things will start to get a lot better. So 2 weeks, about 2 weeks from now, and you'll be fine, Nicola. There you are.
That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Well, we've got the lovely Philly Ryan English right here. So these are what the angel cards I've just shuffled for you, darling. So first of all, you've got Peace and Ascension right there. Those are the two cards straight away. Now, you know, peace for us all means many, many different things. For some people, it can be quiet by the sea, in the forest. You know, people could find peace within, you know, some lovely music venue, anything like that. But I think the main thing for you is to find the quiet in the noise. Really find where you can go to retreat, maybe hermit for a little bit, and really work on, you know, your ascension. You know, really work on your spiritual side, your chakras, making sure you're balanced, making sure everything is together. And when you're doing that, you will feel at peace. That's what I'm getting told here. You know, that's what it's about, is you finding that quietness to do the ascension, to find yourself, to get your chakras balanced, but also to build that connection psychically, but then also angelically as well. So really bring in those angels for you. And then also, I just quickly shuffled the unicorn cards, and it's manifest your dreams. So when you're working on the peace and you're working on, you know, connecting, you know, psychically with your angels, spiritually, but also really put out there what it is that you want in your human day-to-day life. Really work on that, because of course, when you've got that peace, when you're ascending, you can manifest as well, because remember, the angels are always there. And on top of that as well, you've always got the universe that is listening. And like I said before, if you don't ask, you don't get. Simple.
No, I know. We've got some little bit of feedback here saying Sally Frost, yes, she's moving house in November. So spot on again, because we gave her November as a time of advancement really here. And I think also we've got lots of star senders. Nicola Kerslake perhaps would like an angel card from you, please. Kris.
There we go. Let's have a look. Lovely. Who was that, darling? Sorry.
Nicola Kerslake.
Lovely Nicola. I dropped my pen then. My pen went for a Burton.
Well, you know, it's all happening. The veil's getting thinner. That's what it is.
It must be. I was like, where's my pen going?
Somebody came to the door. Never mind.
They did know. No, it's because if I don't let Bert out and then someone's come in, he'll just bark until I let him out. He's a nickel.
Well, we just better have another blue blood cocktail.
I like how Eleanor introduced it at the beginning, and then throughout the show she can have a bit more and a bit more. I like how you think.
Just to keep us going. Somebody to sit now.
Oh, absolutely.
That's nice. Let's
have a look.
Warming. It warms the soul. That's what it does as we're approaching Halloween. So maybe when you go trick or treating this weekend, you'll have some blue blood cocktail with you.
Funny. Absolutely. Right, lovely Nicola. Thank you so much for requesting an angel card reading for you. I've got the lovely insight and motivation right there. So really finding and working out, you know, insight for me is all about knowledge, is learning, but also putting that with yourself, you know, really put it in tune to you, maybe learning off somebody else, but really getting the insight for you, seeing how you connect, how you tick, how you want things to work as well. Then also with the motivation, maybe you have been unmotivated, maybe something's not gone your way at this moment in time. We can all lose motivation, you know, every single day we can be, oh, what's the point? What is the point? But, you know, the driving force, it's got to be in your heart. You've got to connect with it to be motivated. So maybe if things haven't worked out the way that you want, maybe it just wasn't meant for you. When things are for you, you will be motivated like there is no tomorrow. If you're struggling to find that get up and go, you know, maybe do a little bit of a vision board, find things that you like, that you enjoy, then maybe look at things maybe career-wise that involve things like that as well, because I think that's where it will be. And then also I've got release as well, picked another cheeky one out for you. That's letting go of past hurts for you. So job-wise, something good's not happened, let it go. Move on. And of course, then you've got the motivation, but also the motivation then becomes that insight as well. So hope that resonated, lovely. Thank you.
Oh, I do feel, I will add into that, Nicola, I do feel that you've got spirit around you, and maybe you're missing somebody so badly inside as well. And I do want to give you Christine the name. It's a Christine or Christina or Tina. It's that sort of name. And there's also Fred as well that is there. So perhaps they're going to bring some comfort to you this weekend. And on that subject, when we are approaching Halloween, it is really important to sort of let out a plan if you want to connect to a loved one who's passed over in spirit, your mum, your dad, whoever it is that you're thinking about and you're remembering, and really think about that person and spend a few minutes meditating on them, particularly now as we're approaching midweek. So think about all of those souls in spirit that you really want to connect to, and maybe write their names down. But just before you go to sleep, think about them, because they're going to come through in your dreams, probably on Sunday evening, Saturday night, Sunday evening. It's the weekend, so you can spend a bit of time. Don't be surprised if you have a dream with your loved one in mind, if your mum comes through, or your father, or brother, sister, aunt, or even a friend, somebody who you don't know. If you're dreaming about them in the next few days, then they're trying to make a connection to you. So what we would like you to do today is make a plan about who you want to connect to. Let us know next week, next Wednesday, if it happened. Did anybody come through in your dreams? And we'll have more of a spirit session next week, angel spirit, and also mediumship with ancestors, loved ones. Perhaps, try and explain a little bit more about psychometry to you. And we'll connect, if we can, on the show. So do put those names down and think about your plan for Hallows Eve. Wow, we'll do that. Sounds
good. It's going to be good. And it's good to do, and work with the energies as well. People that are here, spiritual people, and it's good to really lock on, to those energies. And I just think it's lovely that we can do that and really embrace it, regardless if it's angelic, spirit, it's there for everybody. And it is important for us to do.
I've got the card here, the High Priestess, and this is sort of turning things around in the tarot. So what we want is for you to become the High Priestess during the next few days, so that you can share in perhaps some of those experiences that we have. I know that somebody has put, well, my nose tickles too. I think that was Hina. And she was saying that she gets a tickling nose that happens quite often. And I think, with those of you who are actually practicing and wanting to go into this sort of work, it is important to understand that these are very commonplace experiences that we have. It's great to share them, don't you think, Kris?
It is. No, it really, really is. And that's, what it's all about. We're here as well, but you're very much a part of this. Your stories, your experiences, we absolutely love it as well. It all goes to heighten, everything that we do, which is so beautiful.
So we've got Xenia here. Xenia Constantinidis, who would like Angel, please. So that's
beautiful.
I don't know, where are you coming in from?
Yeah, let us know.
Is it
That'll be absolutely beautiful. Let us know where you're from. And just quickly before I do that, lovely Nicola, who we did that reading before, lovely. She put, yes, I've been lacking in motivation lately. And then also, my Nan Fred is my gramp, which is nice. So Fred is a grandpa, I think, there, which is lovely.
And female Christian.
Yeah. So that's
so we were good there. We were
good. We was very, very good. Absolutely love that. Well, this one's for you, Xenia, right here. And I've picked these ones for you, darling. We've got the Archangel Raphael, and then also we've got Discovery. So that for me is looking for new relationships, new love. Not always, relationships matters of the heart, but friendship as well. Sometimes it's not all about love. It's not always about finding boyfriend, girlfriend. Sometimes we just want people in our lives to be there for us, to support us as well. I feel like, as you can see on that card right there, you're looking, but also look for the right people. Look for people that have got the same heart values as you, people that resonate the same energy, people that will uplift you, will support you, because that is what it's all about. When we're in our power and we've got people around us that are supporting us and letting us help shine our light, that's what it's all about. We're very powerful. You get many people out there would like to, dim your light, because, if your light's brighting and your light's shining so bright, their light isn't. And some people can try to snuff that out. So maybe you've been a victim of that. Get over that. Doesn't matter. It was them. It wasn't you. Look for the people that are centered around your heart. I think it's really positive. It's really important for you to do that. And of course, call on Archangel Gabriel as well, right there. You've got that with everything that you need. And of course, bringing in, that Raphael energy, that is what you want. It's really bringing in that heart energy and that soul energy. So you find someone to connect with, which is just lovely, which is beautiful.
Well, it is. It's really nice. So we're looking now at those questions of, is the veil thinner, as we're approaching Hallows Eve and Halloween. And I've already said it originated in Ireland and then went over to America and then sort of slowly came over here, but I think a lot later because we had bonfire night. So historically, we've got all this mix of celebrations and the leprechauns, the fairies, and it's harvest moon time. We're still in that, the largest moon of the year that you will see. But also because it's harvest moon and because it's Halloween, it is also time for you to make a wish. And that's something that I think, you know, is forgotten, really. It's all about fun and spookiness and dressing up, which is great, but also make a wish to get through to soul in spirit, and as I said, make a plan for those events to happen. Now, I feel that we've got quite a lot of you who we want to do some rapid fire sort of. Yes, we've got Zena Hurley. Let's have a look at this. 5 of Swords. This is your card today here, Zena. And, Xenia Constantidis, by the way, said South Africa. She's come all the way over from there.
Amazing.
Fantastic. Fantastic. And Zena, I suppose it's the time difference, isn't it? Sort of 12, it's all very confusing. But Xenia, this is your card as well. Zena Hurley, this is for you. 5 of Swords, so you are going to be really trying very hard, and I think that there's a bit of an olive branch coming out to you because you deserve an apology, don't you? Really, I think somebody is holding out their hand to say, look, hands up, it was me, it was my fault, it was a problem for me. So all of these factors are really going to come in now as a major consideration for you. So take it gracefully. And I think that that's what your message is today, is take things coming in with good grace at the moment. And just, do that. Say, it's okay, it's all right, I'm sorry too. Maybe that's the answer.
Oh, absolutely beautiful. Really, really beautiful there. And of course, many people still joining us as well. Remember, we're halfway through as well, so let us know that you're still there, you're still watching. Of course, if you do want an angel card reading, of course, Eleanor's got the beautiful crystal ball. She's got the lovely rose quartz one behind her as well, which is stunning. So let us know with that. I just wanted to bring you in a little bit of crystal power right now and just talk about crystals a little bit, because a new crystal to me is called Pyrite. I don't know, let us know if you've used it, if you've worked with it, if you've got it, but it's so beautiful. One of the stunning crystals. Clients have asked me to get this. I've managed to get my hands on it finally, because there's been a shortage in everything, hasn't there, at the moment. But of course, even though crystals as well, but Pyrite is really all about protection as well, but also super healing stone, but also it's getting rid of any negative vibes that people are bringing to you. Basically, it deflects them. So it's a great stone to work with if you're just kind of discovering your spiritual journey. Maybe you're scared about coming out of the closet, you don't want negativity to coming towards you. It's a great crystal to work on, but also to get to know who you are spiritually, because there's many spiritual people out there, but of course there's no one out there like you. So it's a great discovery stone as well, to really get you on and to bump you on that spiritual path, but of course being protected as well. But it's stunning.
Does that bring wealth in as well? I just felt that it sort of attracts good possibilities. And,
well, it's
wealthy opportunities.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So a wealth of that, definitely, with it, but a wealth of, not always just riches as in money, but riches as in opportunity, but it's all about setting you up to reap those rewards, so perfect there, Eleanor. But beautiful crystal. Let us know, if you've been working with this, if you've known about Pyrite before, if it's new to you, let us know in the comments. But it's beautiful crystal, isn't it?
Oh, it's fabulous. Just also wanted to tell a little story. I will be getting back to my storytelling in November probably, but it's just so busy at the moment. But with my show in the States, which went out from Washington, D.C. and also New York last night here at 7 o'clock. It's actually on my Facebook page. You can watch the video of the show. And I wanted to just highlight this, not because of any other reason than to demonstrate what actually happens in a reading with me or with other people, with Kris. And that's how to really explain the clairvoyant connections. So my second caller, their live callers, live readings on the show, was called Ginger. And I know I'm Ginger, but she was just called Ginger anyway. By the by, so during the reading, I was immediately gravitating towards the name of Margaret. So I said, look, before we start talking about you, I have the name Margaret and I have Meg. And these two names are very, very prominent. And I said, you know, anybody with that name? And initially I was thinking, well, maybe they're in spirit, maybe this is a soul in spirit who's wanting to come through. I was a bit puzzled, but it was so definite, I had to give it. And Ginger said, no, I don't really know. And then she said, but, you know, my sister, it's her nickname. She's not called Margaret, but I will always call her Margaret. And it's just my pet name for her. So there was a message about a sister. And I said, well, what about Meg then? Would you call her Meg? Oh, no, Meg's my cousin, but I do know Meg. So at this point, we've got Margaret and we've got Meg. So we were doing well, weren't we? We've got that connection. Those people were real. They were in her life. We weren't talking about spirit. So we continued to tell Ginger a little bit about her family disputes and what was going on, what was going to happen, and where she was going to be. And then a little later, I said, so I've got to give you this name. And it was Susie. And again, it was really strong and really prominent. So I gave to Ginger Susie. And she said, well, that's my sister's name. Her name is Susie, but I call her Margaret, and her cousin is called Meg. So there we had it. It's just a little example of how clairvoyance works, how, you know, people who are able to connect on that level will give evidence of that. And that's common in terms of mediumship, but not necessarily in terms of clairvoyance. So you don't quite know what to get. You really need to have an open mind when you have readings. Same with angels, because they come in and it's sort of all there, isn't it? We're under that particular angelic realm, and it allows people to be amazed and, you know, shocked, because I'm in London here in the UK and she was in, I think it was Ohio. I don't really know the states very well, but I think that's where she was. So it doesn't matter where you are. And that's the sort of experience that is great to share with you, and also to let you know how it works. So it's not just about spirit, it's also about people who are here and who you need to reach out to as well. Otherwise it wouldn't come through in a reading. And then the next question is, well, where did it come from? How do you know that, Kris? So that's one that we can't answer, isn't it?
No, it's just a knowing. It's a trust. And it's a knowing, you know, and that's built up. You know, you don't just rock up one day and think, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to work with angels. And, you know, it's a life journey, regardless, you know, of who we are. And, you know, it's a belief within ourselves. It's a trust that we build. And, you know, it's that connection we know is there, you know, but you can't, you know, really, you know, can't see it right in front of you, you know, things like that. But it's a knowing, and you just know. And, you know, the more people you see and things happen and they agree, and then it's like a confidence thing as well, you know.
Which you're across that veil, isn't it? It's sort of
completely.
There's the veil there, and I know that there's all that pool of information just on the other side. So I'm just going to reach out and touch it and take it. Lots of times in my readings, I'll take people on a journey and ask them to visualize a place that's secure, that's protected, similar way that you use with your crystals there, Kris. Where you've got the crystals as protection. But, you know, if I haven't, then it's about, well, let's go to this place or that place. Let's imagine that we're both there. I'm looking after you, and let's see who is going to join us and who can see us. There's a lot of that on my psychic school, where there's videos and lots of information about how you can access certain places that are safe. So take a look, you know, that's quite interesting to do, and with practice you can do it even more. So let's get on with it.
Right, we've got some more readings. Like I say, the lovely Jill is right there. Thanks for joining us, Jill. I pulled the cards for you straight away. First of all, Archangel Michael, his card flew out the deck for you, lovely Jill. So that's all about protection. You know, I brought Archangel Michael into this chat anyway today, but he is there protecting you. If you feel, you know, that you do need that protection, no matter what, just call him in. Then also forgiveness and then release has come out for you, lovely. So of course, you know, you've got to be able to forgive and then release it and let it go, you know, because if things have happened to you in your life, you know, and the more things that happen and they happen and they happen, you know, behind us, it's kind of like we're dragging it around with us all the time, you know, and it's not good for us. You know, you've got to let go of it. You've got to forgive. That can be easier said than done sometimes, but you've got to find peace within it, in yourself. You know, that's the main thing. Find that peace, and then of course, then release it. You can do that. You can ask Archangel Michael to cut the cords. You know, you can do a meditation where you're cutting the cords to let go of, you know, things that have happened to us in the past. You know, it could be love, it could be career, it could be friendship, but no matter what hardship from people or situations or companies you have had, you know, cut those cords, because it's not good for you, lovely. Release it and really bring Archangel Michael in there for you, sweetie. But that is for you, Jill. There you are, darling.
Oh, fabulous, fabulous. And here we've got the rose quartz crystal ball, which is this lovely, lovely pink. So I'm looking here. I think it's a Sarah who has joined us. Let me know if you're still there, Sarah. I was looking down the list here. Yeah, there she is. We've got Jill Forder as well. Healer is still there. Margaret Evans, Mandy Hersey is watching. Hello to all of you. Send in a question maybe, because we're coming up now to the last 10 minutes. So if you can send a question, we'll do a quick answer with our cards or with our crystal. So let's see where Sarah is. I was looking at Sarah. So crystal ball here for you. This is one for Sarah. It's about reunions and getting something back that was lost. And I felt that when I looked at your name. And perhaps this is a relationship that needs to be salvaged, or somebody coming back into your life that you just didn't expect to see perhaps ever again, but there is a reunion. So Sarah, I want to give that to you. I've got holding hands here in the crystal ball, and when two people hold hands, it's a promise, and it's about making that wish for you to be reunited with the loved one that you seem to be missing at the moment. It's not died, it's not, we're talking about life, being here on the earth plane, alive, kicking, and somebody needs to say sorry. So Sarah, that's for you. The rose quartz crystal ball.
It's beautiful crystal. I mean, that's one thing, you know, the rose quartz, anyone out there, you know, knows crystals. Rose quartz is really known for that love, self-love. It's known as like the mother love crystal. So great to love yourself, to love somebody else, but really to raise that vibration of love as well. Now, the lovely Margaret has asked a question right there. She put, will my husband be okay? Now, when you asked that, I pulled two cards. I got the support, and then also I got self-belief. So he's definitely being supported there, darling. Completely 110%. But I think sometimes, you know, maybe himself, you, maybe friends and family don't think he's going to be okay, but he will be. Please have that confidence and that self-belief. You can always ask the angels to support him as well. So really be around him and then uplift him as well, just to get through, you know, the darkness. But he is definitely being supported right there, darling. And of course, that one as well. So beautiful cards right there. Self-belief. And of course, you've got that lovely support.
Here's an Egyptian card as well. And I'm just going to take this, I think, for Sue Ash, who is watching. So this is the Egyptian card for you, Sue. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming in. It is the card of Isis, which is the goddess of love in the Egyptian cartouche. So I think you're going to come into a genuine emotional experience, goddess of love. So it can be attraction, can be fleeting, or it can be a permanent commitment. So look out for that. An exciting weekend ahead, nevertheless. That sounds good.
Beautiful. Well, we've got the lovely Nicola here. Lovely Nicola said, do you send healing to animals? My dog has just had a 4 lumps removed, waiting for results to come back.
Oh, I think that's one for you.
Archangel Michael right there. Shuffled the deck. He's been out so much today. But of course, you know, it's horrible when our animals go through operations, and, you know, we want to protect them as much as we can. But just, you know, in your mind, you know, is in the right place, you know, and they will do everything they can possibly do. But to bring in the angels and the archangel to add that extra protection, bring in Archangel Michael as well. And what I will we'll do, and everyone on the group as well, if we can just send love, healing to yourself, and of course, you know, your lovely dog, if you can let us know the name, we will do that, and I will continue
send
to
a
do
little
that
message
through the day as well. Of course we can, because it's energy, and we can send our prayers and the healing, you know, to your lovely dog today, Nicola. But, you know, love and light from me, and I really, really hope, you know, they will be okay. Bless them.
So Mandy Hersey, you're here. It's interesting, we've got a little blue line underneath Mandy Hersey saying, bring her on camera. So I don't think we dare do that at the moment, because technologically we're not that advanced, you know.
No, we can't do that. No. We just managed to get us two on, you know. It's difficult bringing everyone else on.
Maybe in the next few weeks we can do that. But we need to watch a video.
To do it.
That's what we need to do, but I will give you, Mandy, a little bit of the pink crystal ball, which is here. And Mandy, you've had a fall. So seems to me as though symbolically and not sort of in reality, you've fallen down, you've picked yourself up, because I've literally got you splayed out here on the ground, but giggling as well, laughing about it. So there seems to be a lot of fun that is coming into your life, and, you know, time for you to literally pick yourself up. So, you know, stop worrying about things so much. It'll all happen tomorrow. I'm not saying procrastinate and put things off and, you know, forever do that, because that is not the road to be on. You need to be proactive and getting things done. But giggle, laugh, just maybe laugh at yourself. Don't be so serious. I think some light-hearted moments coming in, and this Halloween, I think, will be a good one for you. So laugh away those tears. Okay.
That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Well, the lovely Nicola has got back, so thank you very much. But it's Coco. So a dog's name is Coco. So if everyone now watching, you know, if you can just
we'll think about Coco.
You know, definitely just send your prayers, angelic love, everything like that. And of course, let's hope Coco's lumps, they all come back, you know, safe. It's fine, quick recovery, and it's back in your arms as soon as possible. Because
lovely. Hina Patel, hello there. Hello, Hina. Nice for you to watch. I know that you try to as much as you can. The Empress is here. Now, this is you stepping into your power. I know that you've asked about your job. I think there was a question about your job here, Hina. When will I change my current job? Well, you do have the Empress. So this is a really amazing power from the tarot. It's what's going to happen next. You will come into contact with this character. It's a person that you will meet, a woman who does have the power to say, look, you know, we think that you are better placed and would be a better service to us if you were to do another type of role and another job. So there's something coming inside your existing employment, but if that doesn't really fit, then this is you, the Empress. You will take in that power. And I think that that's what you've got to do. You've got to jump over the obstacles and difficulties and decide what you want, and then you'll attract it to you. So don't be negative about this. You know, people who hesitate, they sort of miss it. And that's what I don't want you to do. Don't hesitate anymore. Don't be looking for the perfect scenario. Look for something, sideways move, and then you're going to go up. I think that's the answer for you, Hina. Thank you for your question.
Beautiful. Well, the lovely, I think it's Reedy right there. This one for you is about a job as well. It says, what job is best suited for me? Now, I got these angel cards for you, darling. So I got direction, then also growth. So within that is really you looking where you want to go. Maybe you're a bit confused right now of which way to go, you know, because that is a big question, you know, in life is what we're kind of here for. You know, what are we meant to do? What will make us happy? But please bear in mind, it will be growth. It'll be something bigger and better from where you are right now. So look at bigger opportunities out there. You know, don't be scared of thinking, oh, you know, I've not got the experience for that, I can't apply for that. Please reach for those stars, because the direction, I feel that you know where you want to get to, but maybe you're a little bit kind of scared of applying for the jobs you want, because maybe you think they're, you know, a little bit too high for you. Do not. That growth is there. You will move on to bigger and better things. All right, darling. And calling your angels as well to bring in that support. If you're unsure at any point, ask the question, and then, you know, look out for it within the day. You know, if you're struggling about what job it is that I want, you know, ask that question, ask it simply, and of course, see what comes about in the day, because you will get told.
Yeah, you will. I mean, it's looking out for those signals and those signposts. That's what I always say in every reading. So I've got my rose quartz crystal ball here. I'm going to give this to everyone out there today who is looking for a signpost, a signal, maybe looking through the veil that is very, very thin this weekend. And don't forget, we want to have the names of those souls in spirit that you want to get through to. See what happens, see what comes through in your dreams during this weekend when the veil is thinner. Let us know next Wednesday. Put your name down. Now, on the 1st of November, which is on Monday, I have a paid online session, which is for a maximum of 20 people, and that will be a mediumship and spiritual session. I'm doing this mainly because of all of the customers in the USA that want to get a reading and got very confused with the time. So anyway, it's there so that you can reach through and you can have a mini reading with me, and that's 7 o'clock on Monday. And for the rest of you, go through to the event page and book in as well, and send me some messages. There are some free places up for grabs, so direct message me and you may be lucky and get one of those free spaces. That's Monday, 1st of November. You'll see all of that on my Psychic Evenings page. So Eleanor Gray's Psychic Evenings Facebook, this page, this is where you'll find it. And that's it for now. So
it's beautiful,
we were going to look at a bit of an ending to the show here today, weren't we, Chris?
We will. Definitely were. I mean, like a nice ending as well for the show. And I think, you know, the main thing is, you know, where angel magic is concerned, you know, really bring in your angels, you know, this Halloween. Do not forget that. Remember, ask for angelic protection from Archangel Michael. You know, if you're watching this, you know, later on, go back, you know, have a look at what I said before, because all you need is a simple candle, your intent, it's energy. You know, you can ask for that protection for yourself and for anybody else. And just on that as well, just to let you know, I know it's Halloween, but the Christmas has launched on my website.
It has.
angelacademyholistics.com. Go and have a look at there. I've handmade some beautiful baubles. If you can see there, you got the lovely angel wings with some snow. A little bit different right there, not very expensive, as you can see. But of course, you know, it's bringing that angel magic really to the festive season. But go and have a look at angelacademyholistics.com. But of course, as well, crystals, and then look at this lovely one. This is absolutely beautiful, isn't it? So remember, your angels are with you all the time.
Oh, that's what we want. And we'll say cheers. And
thank you very much.
Bye-bye then, and we'll see you next week.
Happy Halloween.
And happy Halloween.
Bye, guys.
Okay. Right then. So here we go. Stop live stream.